It's December the 1st, day one of the Ilchester Cheese Advent Calendar. 20 grams of cheddar. Okay, so I've left it to sit for about 15 minutes. It's not a big lump of cheese, but you want it to be at room temperature. Easy open packet. I like it. One of my favourite tricks is a wibbly wobbly knife because it means it holds more stuff that you put on top. Also, it changes the flavour profile. And I'm going to pair this with some gorgeous red pepper jalapeno jelly that was made by a customer. Thank you, Twyla. All right. It smells of cheese. Classic cheddar flavour. And then the tang in the back. Oh, this is a good cheese. Oh, I'm going to enjoy December. I'm going to really enjoy December. Join me tomorrow as we find out what's behind door number 2. Good morning, it's December the 2nd and we've just pulled out the Applewood smoked cheddar. Oh. So if you have a smoked cheese, you're supposed to pair it with something sweet. So I have this wonderful fig spread, which I got at Cheese Boutique in Toronto. Okay, so trying it on its own first. First thing that hits you is the smoke. Marmitey, licoricey. The sweet and the smoky just really balance. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 3. Good morning, it's Saturday, December the 3rd, and we have just uncovered some red Leicester, that's how you say it. So I'm going to bring on the Branston. You can take the girl out of England. Definitely milder than a cheddar. There's a caramel, it's buttery, there's smoothness. Definitely no sharp sort of at the end that you get with some cheddars. This is a sweet pickle. That's far too much. You put it on sandwiches, you have it in a ploughman's. If you don't know what a ploughman's is, Google is your friend. I could do this all day. It even tastes different when you have the pickle underneath the cheese, so the cheese is the first thing that hits your taste buds. Okay, join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 4. Good morning, today it's December the 4th, and we've just uncovered Double Gloucester. This looks very similar to yesterday's Red Leicester, very different cheese. Also, if you've never had crisps with cheese, then I know you didn't grow up in England. These ones are Miss Vicky's Salt and Vinegar Kettle Chips. Got some Triscuit as well, because, you know, variety. Okay. Nutty. Almost citrusy. This is very mellow, very creamy on the tongue. Okay. So you've never tried potato chips or crisps, as they're properly known, with cheese. You'd have a cheese sandwich, your mum would send you with a pack of crisps, you'd open it up, layer on the crisps, smash it down. Heaven. It's third period French all over again. The salt and vinegar is overpowering, but the creaminess of the cheese really balances it well. Join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 5. It's December the 5th, and today we have opened up Mexicana. Now, I've been on the website and checked because I'm allergic to garlic, and sometimes when they put spices, they include garlic. This does not, so I'm safe to eat this. And yes, I've got a glass of milk. I'm a complete wuss. Tiny piece first. You can smell the peppers. There is paprika in here, there's jalapenos, variety of different types of pepper. Oh. There is the strongest curry flavour to this cheese. Like really, really cumin. Oh, wow. That's warm. Still warm.
And with some dates.
Totally changed. The heat's still there, but it's not punching you in the face anymore. With something sweet, this is very, very pleasant. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 6. So we got cheddar again today. Now I could pair it with something and have it on a cracker, but why be boring and predictable? So using a tomato reduction from the fine people at Heinz. Some pepperoni, and just because I really like pineapple on pizza. Sorry, not sorry. Just a little on the top. So tomato reduction with oregano, ilchester cheddar, pepperoni and pineapple. Little bit stretchy, not mozzarella, but a little bit stretchy. Good melt, good flavour. Perfect. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 7. Hi there, it's day 7 and we've got another Applewood. I'm a little confused. There are 9 cheeses in this cheese advent calendar and we're on day 7 and we've had 2 duplications already and 3 that haven't featured at all. See, this never works for me. This is why I packed the knife. Okay, so we've sliced it up. You can still smell the smoke. It's still the first thing you taste. The pear could be softer. These, oh, I'm just trying to get festive. It goes well. If the sun was over the yard, I might have this with a cider. It's pleasant. I mean, it's cheese every day. I was just hoping for a little more excitement. Cheese and pear sandwich. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 8. Hi there, so it's day 8, and today we've got red Leicester again. Red Leicester is one of my favourites, so I don't really mind them duplicating this. Okay, so a staple in every household in the UK, pickled onions. You can get these in Walmart. We don't really do like dill pickles, that kind of thing, but pickled onions for the win. Also crisps, potato chips. Yeah, we put crisps in our sandwiches, just, you know, for crunch. So today I'm pairing my red Leicester with pickled onions and salt and vinegar crisps. Bon appetit. Need more cheese. I don't know. I'm losing structural integrity, Captain. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 9. Good morning, today is December the 9th and we've opened the Applewood Vintage, which means this has got to be at least 18 months old. I think their website said 2 years. This should be paired with fruit. So I've got some pear puree here. Again, the smoke hits you right away. Very creamy mouthfeel. Not drastically sharper, have to say, than their regular Applewood. I'm not getting a we aged this for an extra 1.5 years kind of vibe. See what the pear does. The pear lifts the flavour, definitely. Smoky, tangy, the sweetness of the pear is coming through, the smoky definitely is coming through. This is pretty spectacular on a cracker, I have to say. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 10.
We are losing structural integrity on this thing.
So today we've got vintage cheddar. I haven't got a board, I haven't got cookies, I haven't got crackers. This is vintage cheddar. This should stand up just fine on its own. Immediately, there's a sharpness, tanginess right at the back of the mouth. Coats the tongue, salivating wildly. This is an amazing cheese. There is a reason that they've aged this for at least 18 months. It's what you have to do if you're going to call it vintage. This is, I can taste Marmite. If you're a Brit, you understand. There's a warmth and a heat in the back. This is just phenomenal. It melts in the mouth. And there's a party going on right now. Best cheese yet. 100% winner right out of the gate. Okay, so join me tomorrow and find out what's behind door number 11. So today we've got aged red Leicester, or Leicestershire red as it's sometimes known. They double the dose of annatto to make it this colour. Okay. Smells mild and cheesy. Sweetness. There's sweet, nutty, buttery flavours to that. Very good. The cracker does this no favours. Let's see what some piccalilli does. Piccalilli is a sweet mustard pickle relish. If your eyeballs aren't sweating, you don't have enough. The sweetness from the mustard and the pickle really lift that. And join me tomorrow and you will find out what's behind door number 12. Hi there, so today is the 12th and we have opened cheddar cheese with apple, sage and onion. Now this one's got a whole bunch of stuff in it already, so I don't need to pair it with anything. They've done all the work for me, which is lovely. Oh, I can smell that. Crumbly, very crumbly. Was not expecting that. Not sure what I was expecting. This reminds me of sage and onion stuffing. This reminds me of wicker furniture. I don't get any apple at all. The cheesiness is there, obviously. Sage and onion, definitely. It's good. Very festive. Weird combination. I'm really struggling to get my palate around this. There's definitely weirdness. It's not unpleasant, but it's weird. Bring on the Branston. This is going to be epic. Oh, wow. That is really, really, really good. Yeah, I could eat this all day. The sage and onion is strong with this one. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door 13. Shameless plug. You could buy my book, Learn How to Make Cheese at Home. It's available on Amazon or at cheeseneeds.com. Good morning. Today is December 13th and we have opened a cheddar. This is good. Cheddar is good. I like cheddar. I like their vintage cheddar a little bit more, but I like cheddar. Did you know you can make cheddar at home? Rather, a cheddar style cheese at home. Obviously, if you don't live in cheddar and use their recipe, it's not real cheddar. It's still cheddar. Creamy, coats the mouth, good flavour tang, not overpowering. Well, I'm normally keto, so anytime I get to eat bread is a good time. Whole grain mustard. That's some money. Definitely. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 14. Hi there, today's December 14th and we've opened the Applewood Smoked. So I've tried pairing this with fruit. Now I'm going to pair it with a steak. Good smoky flavour. For those of you wondering, this is a Weight Watchers bagel. But at least it means I can still have a bagel. That needs to melt. Chat amongst yourselves. Okay, so for a bite with some cheese in it. You can taste the applewood smoke, but it's not overpowering like it was with the fruit. It was really, really strong. It was like, you know, first thing you taste. This is the pepper that I put on the steak first. And then the warmth from the applewood smoke comes in at the back. Really good sandwich. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 15. Good morning, today is December the 15th and we've just opened Ilchester Red Leicester. I stopped by a local purveyor of fine chocolate. This is a dark chocolate from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Company here in Prince George. We're going to shave some chocolate. I got to get chocolate into a cheese. I got to work out how to get chocolate into a cheese. I tried chocolate milk once to make a cheese. It was an abomination. This is pretty fantastic. Never had chocolate and cheese together? Fool. Go now. The chocolate is exceptionally good. That helps. Don't use crappy chocolate. The cheese is very mild and mellow. The sweetness of the chocolate, but also there's a strong cacao tang to it because it's a dark chocolate. That's exceptional. Yeah, I'm never not doing that again. Okay, that was just amazing. And I will see you back here tomorrow for door 16. Hi there, today is December the 16th and we've just opened Double Gloucester. Double Gloucester is one of my favourites. Between Red Leicester and Double Gloucester, I think Double Gloucester probably best. Not even going to pair this with anything. Creaminess coats your mouth completely. There's a tang that's almost immediate. It's just really, really good. Shove it in your gob kind of cheese. You don't need to do anything to this. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 17. Hi there, December 17th, and we just opened Mexicana. I was kind of hoping this wouldn't feature again because I really don't like it. It's too hot, it's too spicy. All I get is the burn. I don't feel any, there's no cheese involved in this cheese. So I've got plenty of fruit on the board. Cool it down a little bit, cut it pretty thin. You can smell the peppers before you get anywhere near it. The capsaicin is just overpowering. Just the heat overpowers everything. All I can taste is hot, spicy. It's not pleasant. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I'm a wuss. Never in my life actually tried a panettone. Oh, now we're talking. So it's chocolate bread. My thoughts are, chocolate and cheese are really, really good. Maybe this will help. I can taste the bread and the chocolate. The heat's still there, but it's not offensive and overpowering. I have tried to find any redeeming qualities to this cheese. My mouth is on fire. I do not enjoy this sensation. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 18.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more cheesy content.
Hi there, today is December the 18th and we've opened Ilchester cheddar. Coats the mouth, there's a nice mouthfeel to it, it's nice and mild, there's no strong tangy flavours. Okay, so I'm going to have cheese and tomato because there is no more classic pairing. Creaminess of the cheese pairs perfectly with the acidity of the tomato. There's moistness from the tomato. It kind of bursts in your mouth. Toasted sliced ciabatta really sings. Bit of Branston. Again, the sweetness of the pickle really brings out the flavour in the cheese. This is very good. You'll notice I'm using my food digging tools. You can find those on my website. Subtlety's never been a strong point. There is nothing here not to like. Let's try it on a Ritz cracker. Really good twist of flavours there. Dare I? That's the money. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 19. Hi there, today is December 19th and we've opened yet another Applewood. Can you tell which is their favourite? And I'm running out of interesting things to say about how the smoke is overpowering. Butter cookies. Cookies. They're biscuits. Okay, we're going to go with the chocolate chip and the one with copious amounts of sugar on it. Predictably, the smoke flavour is the first thing that you taste. The cheese flavour comes along a bit later, but it's kind of like your younger brother tagging along to an event. Instantly improved. So the sugar and the chocolate and the cookie calm down that smoke. You can actually taste the cheese now. This is always my fear with smoking cheeses, that you're going to end up just tasting the smoke. And what's the point? With the sugared shortbread, very different taste. You get more of the smoke because I suppose the chocolate from the other one is drowning it out. With this, it doesn't. You do get more of the smoke, but it's not in your face. I think if I was going to pick one to pair it with, is the chocolate. Because, you know, chocolate. These, long story. So join me tomorrow to find out what other culinary sins I shall be committing. Find out what's behind door number 20. Hi there, today is day 20 and we've opened Red Leicester, which you will remember is one of my favourites. Mild, creamy, everything that an orange cheese should be. The sharpness of the grape cuts through some of the creaminess, but they don't fight each other. It's kind of like, come on, we're going to Flavour Town, come along. I cut these strawberries on some basil leaves, just because I don't want the strawberries to stain my board. And it's imparted the most wonderful flavour. Okay, so you heard it here first. Strawberries, basil, Red Leicester. It's light, it's fresh, it's creamy, it's springtime in Italy, even though it's minus 31 outside right now. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 21. Hi there, so it's December 21 and we have got some Applewood Vintage. The smoky flavour is still really, really prevalent. I've got some festive cheese crackers to put it on. We'll see if a double whammy of cheese does it any favours. As with previous Applewood smoked, the cracker does tone down quite considerably the smoke flavour. Some lovely kiwi here to have with this. Wow. Okay, this is a plain cracker, but that kiwi just lifts the flavor completely. Now I'm getting summer, I'm getting orchards. Anytime I sit around a fire, the smoke hits me in the face. That's what I'm getting from this cheese on its own with a cracker and some kiwi. That's really, really good. Totally changes the game. So join me tomorrow to find out what's behind door number 22. Hi there, it's December 22 and we've opened the vintage cheddar. This has been my favorite the entire way through, so I'm super excited. I was hoping this would come back around. Kind of disappointed that it's on the 22nd because I feel like from here, the next two cheeses are just going to be disappointing. But this is my favorite. The vintage cheddar from Ilchester. This is properly good. Okay, I've already got the Branston and the bread ready because I know I'm going Plowman's on this one, but let's just try it first. This is a great cheese. This is a fabulous cheese. We're going to try it on a cheesy cracker. This is perfect. This is what cheese and crackers were made for. Try it on a plain cracker. Crunchy, it's creamy, it's fruity, remains my favorite cheese. And you get a different flavor profile with pickle underneath the cheese as opposed to on top of the cheese. This is exceptional. I grew up on this stuff and you can't beat this. So there we have it. December 22 is the winner. If you've been joining me for every single one of these, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be fabulous. It helps me get my videos in front of more people. Join me tomorrow and find out what's behind door number 23. That's Christmas Eve. Hi there, it's December 23rd, and today we have opened aged red Leicester. If you remember, this is one of my favourites. Ordinarily, a scone would be paired with clotted cream and jam. I'll let you argue about which goes first. We're not doing that today. Today we're going to go in with some cheese. If you've never had cheese in a scone, seriously, your mind is about to get blown. So we're just going to try a tiny piece on its own. The aging does all the favours for this cheese. It's good enough, young. If you're a new cheesemaker and you're like, I need it now, when can I eat it? When can I eat it? Patience, trust me, this cheese is that much better for being aged. The hit of sweetness from the currants, raisins, and the soft, doughy, thick, heavy pastry, and then the cheese just lying right through the middle. Phenomenal. So join me tomorrow and find out what's behind door number 24, our last cheese. Guys, we made it. It's December 24th, and we've just opened apple, sage, and onion. Could not work out what to do with this after the last time. It's weird. It's like stovetop, but in cheese. But you know what really likes cheese? A jacket potato. Very crumbly. Not ideal for grating. My dogs are going to love this video. And we wait while it melts. Let's go in. Clearly that's what this is for. This is amazing. This is festive. This is perfect. So the answer is it goes in a jacket potato. Ordinarily at this point I would say join me tomorrow to find out what's behind the next door, but there are no more doors. Tomorrow's Christmas, and however you're celebrating, whatever you're celebrating, and whoever you're with, I hope you have a happy festive season. I'm Tracy Johnson from Cheeseneeds and Learn to Make Cheese on Facebook. Maybe you might want to consider a new hobby in the new year.